Warrior fans, a reminder to be sure to follow us on Twitter at CSN Warriors and use the hashtag WarriorsTalk when you tweet us about the Golden State Warriors. If you grew up in the 90s, there's a good chance that you played the video game NBA Jam, where stars around the league would jump several feet above the rim to dunk the basketball. For several years now, the Warriors have had their own version of NBA Jam at Oracle called the Flying Dubs. But it wasn't players that inspired these high flyers. Take a look.
Normal day on game day would be we get here early, we work out and practice our show for the night. Then we relax and watch the game a little bit and support the team, and then we go in the back and go over our show one last time and get warm, and then we get the crowd hyped.
For over a decade now, the Flying Dubs have been scraping the ceilings at Oracle with their high-flying acrobatic dunks and proudly entertaining thousands of Warriors fans in the process.
This is a dream come true, to actually be home and perform in front of friends and family members. I come across a lot of people that I went to school with, that I grew up with, and they see me doing this and they're shocked, and they give me a lot of props. But then it's good to actually perform for the home crowd because you get kind of a personal bond with them.
But entertaining the fans wasn't the inspiration behind these aerial artists. For one member of the team, the dream to dunk began with a trip to a Warriors game.
My mentor, Sadiki Fuller, was the original mascot for the Warriors Thunder. In middle school, I went to this program called GEP, Global Education Partnership. At the end of the program, they rewarded us by taking us to a Golden State Warriors game. So I made this Go Thunder sign. And at the end of the game, I ran down here to the court, and I was like, man, I want to do what you do. How could I do it? He signed his autograph and said, go to Head Over Heels Gymnastics, turned his back on me, and walked off. That night, I got in the yellow pages, and I looked up Head Over Heels Gymnastics. Mind you, I'm 11, So I get in the yellow pages, I look up Head Over Heels Gymnastics. The next day, I go down there, and I talk to them about getting on a scholarship program. I was calling Thunder, I think it was 3 times a day for a year straight, leaving a message every time, 3 times a day. And finally, I guess they got tired of me blowing up his phone, so finally called back and started working out with me. It was really powerful. He stepped in my life and was a true mentor to me.
Now, more than 12 years later, members of the Flying Dubs teach a new crop of dunkers.
Stop, come back. Come back, bro, because I'm not gonna allow you to be lazy, bro. Yeah. That was nice. That was real nice, too.
The High Altitude program was started by Jesus L. to help kids avoid the pitfalls of growing up in rough neighborhoods. The kid that once idolized Thunder is now being idolized himself.
I met Jesus in 2002 at Emory High, and he took me under his wing. And we would come here and practice, and I feel like we were High Altitude for a moment. It started, we were the program. We were bettering ourselves and trying to grow up in the industry.
I essentially did it just to keep the young people from being on the streets or from being occupied with negative influences.
Me, I'm from Oakland, California, so me being from Oakland, I deal with a whole bunch of negative stuff. I feel like my city is negative, from gun violence to home issues to people selling drugs inside our community to seeing pimps and hoes every day. And it's like just me coming here and being around a positive group of people and just positive energy. It just helps me uplift myself, and it's an empowering program.
Because it keeps you off the streets and also keeps your anger down because you're releasing stress here. And they make sure you're releasing stress here. You let all your anger out here, into your flips, into your dives, into tumbles, everything. I like the energy here. I like that you can have fun but still get work done. I like that it takes your mind off of everything else, and when you're in the air, you're not thinking about nothing else but yourself. You're just thinking about nothing that's distracting you in life.
The High Altitude program also works as a homage to Jesus' mentor and what he did for him. Now Jesus is able to do the same thing for the kids that he mentors.
I think we don't focus enough on how we have the ability to change somebody's life. Within doing this program, you never know whose life you're changing today, tomorrow, and whose life they're going to change. So I feel like to be in a situation to give them powerful feedback and great dialogue when they need it I think it's one of the greatest things a person can do for anybody, because that's what my mentor did for me. You know, he took time out of his day just to build with me, but then him taking his time out to build with this one kid or teach him how to do acrobatic slam dunking gave birth to the 25 or so young people that's here today.
From Will Chambers.